You're not gonna find love off of Craigslist? Come on now.
He had a baby on me.
We were separated.
You look a little nervous. Are you gonna pass the lie detector? Maurice, Lamont, Josh.
I know he loves me, but he doesn't care how I feel.
We're going to put them through a couple's boot camp. Pop superstar Tretch and his girlfriend Cicely.
If you did something, you gotta admit it.
Right now. And thanks for watching. On today's show, we have three couples who are at a breaking point. They desperately need a relationship revamp, so we're going to put them through a couple's boot camp. Please welcome Kiana to the show. Kiana, how you doing?
Hi, Bill.
Hi, Kiana. Why are you here today?
Well, Bill, I'm here today because my husband of 4 years, he stepped outside our relationship. Not only did he step out, he had a baby on me. Wait a minute, this is not the first time that this has happened.
He stepped out and had a baby with some other woman, but isn't you two on break, he claims, a little bit?
No, because we had a discussion that we was actually going to try to work on building our relationship together.
Yes.
But in the process of us building, he was ping-ponging.
It was ping-pong, not the first time.
3 years ago, we was together. We just moved in a house. I just had our son, our first child together. He was out doing him. I happened to so-called call his phone. And on the answer machine, it was at another female. This is not the female that we talking about today. We're talking about another one. She was on there talking about she was pregnant. So after of crying, not eating, or anything, I just pack up and left.
How's the relationship today? Is it in shambles? You need some rehab.
It's rocky.
Couples rehab.
Rocky. 4 years, I mean, any female that's married to their husband would not expect for them to go outside their relationship and bring something back that...
You don't know what he's bringing back, do you?
I mean...
No, you got one baby together, so...
And one in a possible outside the relationship.
That you're aware of, and today he took a lie detector test,
yes,
right?
Yes, and that's going to determine where our marriage go from here.
Isn't a communication gap? You have a little communication...
Yeah, communication gap. Why? Because Maurice feels as though it's okay for him, instead of coming to me and talking to me, he think that it's okay for him to call his mother, his sister.
So he talks outside the marriage.
Relationship, and he expects me to communicate, but you have to practice what you preach. If you can't do it, why do you expect me to do it?
What has he said to his mama about you? What kind of things?
But my thing is, when we not together, his family don't fool with me at all. But
really?
When we together, they interact with me, and I don't think that's fair, because when we together and it's time for gatherings, he want me to go to his family member's house, and that's uncomfortable for me when I have people disrespecting me, calling me out my name. Like, that's not
Haven't you had to call the cops on him? Have you called the police on him once or twice?
A few occasions, yes.
What kind of stuff is he doing?
Because Maurice know how to pick my buttons. Like, for instance, neither one of us have a cell phone. You want to know why, Bill? It's trust issues. He don't want me on social media. Or
really?
Exactly.
And you don't trust him either?
No, I can't trust him as far as I can throw him.
And you want this to work, right?
Yes.
You want him to pass.
I would love for it to work.
What if he doesn't pass?
That's going to be hard. It's because I'm already trying to, like I said, we went on a break. We just getting back together.
Now you're back together.
We together, but he want me to accept this child, and it's hard for me. Yeah. It is. Now, due to the fact that not only did I get over one situation that we don't really even know about. I try to get over that situation, but here, boom, something else is in my face. My child.
Today's the day, honey. God. Please welcome Kiana's husband, Maurice. Come on out, Maurice.
We was on the break.
Have a seat, Maurice.
How you doing,
Let's talk about this love child of yours. Where'd that pop up?
Man, hey, Bill, we was actually separated.
You were separated.
We were separated.
So we didn't come to the conclusion that we was going to
things happen when you separated. She don't talk about when we separated, when she doing her little thing.
When she doing her little thing?
It's okay when we
doing her little thing.
when I certain things and we separated, I accept it. Cause she doing
Why?
it.
Cause you doing it.
We separated. And things happen. I don't have no control.
What kind of things is she doing?
She all on Instagram, booped up with our little friends and all that. With our little men, when we separated.
Don't, wait a minute. Let it be known that I don't just up and leave you. I don't just up and leave you.
Any little thing, Bill, she gone. She gone. That's her favorite thing. She quick.
Did you overhear him on the phone? Did you overhear him on the phone talking to this other woman about the baby?
She heard me on the phone.
I went through his phone and I seen that he was calling her constantly. Where do y'all need to be? So what did you be in?
How many babies do you have?
One.
How many?
One with her.
One with her, and 3 more that she know about. That she know about.
Exactly. But look, in a relationship, we had one together. He got one outside relationship and about 2 or 3
So you got 3 coming in. You got this on the pinky, and you got this other one over here.
But far as this child, we was on the break.
Solid.
We was on the break. We was on the break.
You're on the break.
We was on the break.
So that doesn't count.
Yeah,
but if you're married to her.
You're absolutely right. But what you know, Bill?
To the relationship, he didn't even tell me that he had another baby on the way.
Is that true?
But listen, out of all this, she took me back and she accepted. We put the past.
She doesn't accept your son, right? She doesn't accept your son.
How do you take me back and accept it, but don't want to accept my son?
You don't see his other children.
It's not that I don't accept
She accept my other children. She can't accept my son.
It's a love child. She claims it's a love
So
child.
I feel as though she can't accept my son. She don't need to accept none of my other children either.
How about her family coming over and threw my stuff out? What happened with that?
I got put. Her family helped her put me out.
Tell me what happened, Maurice. Tell me.
One day we going through it, and
we going through it. They didn't just come and take your stuff just because.
I'm gonna go for a walk. Walk it off.
Where'd you go for that walk?
I just walked around the neighborhood. I come back, her family in there putting out my stuff.
Her family putting out your stuff. Why did your family put out his stuff?
It's a problem for my family to come get his stuff, but he'd have females come to my house where we live at to come pick up his things. But it's a problem for my family to come do it.
Look,
is she taking your last name?
No.
She won't take your last name.
ID just got expired.
Doesn't that bother you?
We go up MV ID renewed. I'm telling her, why won't you just carry on my... No,
why
won't you take his last name?
I don't mind taking it. We don't even stay together long enough, Bill, for me to even push you. Okay, we might, but we don't stand what we speak.
She got too much people in her ear.
You got too many...
Ask her where the marriage license is.
Where's the marriage license?
Where the marriage license?
She probably
ripped it out.
Yeah.
Are you going to pass a lie detector test?
Of course.
He better.
Of course.
Ladies, what do you think?
Of course.
He better.
Of course.
He better.
Of course.
He better.
All right, we have Maurice's LDT coming up and something special for both of them. And later up, we have 2 more. 2 more relationship on the rock. Stay right there.
Another relationship on the rocks.
Can't accept that I have friends.
No, I can't accept that you have a friend that you have.
Sexy suspicions.
What happens if you find out in a few minutes that he's cheating, in addition to all the discipline, that he's cheating with other women?
Honestly, Bill, I don't know right now.
And an LDT.
You look a little nervous, Lamont. Welcome back. On today's show, we're trying to save relationships that have hit the rocks. And we're about to explore that classic question. If you're in a relationship, can you still be friends with your ex? No is the answer. Please welcome Jenny to the show. Jenny, how you doing?
I'm good.
All right. Jenny, tell me about Lamont.
Well, I have been with Lamont for 6 years.
6 years?
Very long years. We have 6 children between the 2 of us.
So you don't have anyone together,
no.
But you have 6.
Yes.
You have 4, and he's got 2,
yeah.
And you're raising all 6.
Yes. And he undermines my parenting all the time. Like, I will ground one of the kids for doing something. They're at a friend's house. They don't think that they have to listen to me at all. Like, what I say, it's just...
And haven't you found like 50 messages on his phone at some point? What happened?
At least.
What kind of messages were they?
Well, it first started, this girl that I'm talking about, his ex-girlfriend, 4 years ago is the first time that I caught him talking to her. And it's always over a tattoo, because he does tattoos. So she's claiming that she's always calling because she wants a tattoo, but she's never came.
So you think something's going on?
I've been there for a lot.
You're going through a lot with him.
And
you love this guy, right?
I do. With all
How much
my
do
heart,
you love him?
With all my heart, Bill.
Well,
and it's just like, what I say doesn't matter. Like, I know he loves me, but he doesn't care how I feel.
Jenny, what happens if you find out in a few minutes that he's cheating, in addition to all the discipline, he's cheating with other women? What's that going to mean for this blended family?
Honestly, Bill, I don't know right now. But I'm not going to keep going on like this.
But doesn't he think you're cheating?
Yeah.
Look me in the eye. Are you honest and faithful to Lamont?
100%.
You're going to pass the lie detector?
100%.
100%. Mm-hmm. So you think he's accusing you of cheating because he's cheating?
To make it okay that he's done what he's done. You know, it's not because I don't think he really thinks I have. It's just a means for him to say, well, you did it, so, you know,
but today's a big day for you, seriously,
yeah,
isn't it?
Because,
please welcome Jenny's boyfriend, Lamont, to the show. Lamont, come on out.
It's not even like that.
It is like that. It's just like that.
You just... Hi, Bill.
How you doing, man?
You just can't accept friends as
No,
my
I
exes,
can't
you know what
accept
I mean?
that you have a friend that you have... and that you have had a relationship with, and she has been calling and talking to you for 4 years about a tattoo. And when did you give her a tattoo?
Because she'd never come over. Really?
She needed more service on the tattoo. That's why you talked to her? Have a seat, Lamont.
It's like this, Bill, right?
Talk to me, Lamont.
How she is, like when we're in the stores, we're starting off with the kids, right?
Oh, yeah, I will punish my kids where we're... No, I don't give a damn, because the thing, if you're going to embarrass me in public...
That's just embarrassing, though.
How do you feel if the kids act up in public? How do you feel? It doesn't embarrass you that they act up in public? We're just supposed to be, okay, well, just act like a damn fool out here in front of everybody.
They don't do it like that, you know what I mean?
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Just too lenient.
Can you be friends with an ex and have it go no further, Lamont?
Yeah.
This ex, that you gave her a tattoo 4 years ago. You
She
still
ain't
want
even gave her the tattoo, Bill. She never came for a tattoo.
They keep talking about it. They talk about the tattoo.
Not once. Every single time it's talking about a tattoo. Oh, they just friends. No. If it was the other way around.
Tell me about your relationship with your ex.
Just saying, man. The relationship with we all just friends.
Just friends.
I mean?
Just friends. You ain't never
She doesn't like
you ain't never talked sexual to none of them.
Yeah, I have.
You
you
have sex talks with your exes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's all innocent.
How would you feel if she's having...
Because the thing is if I were to go have a conversation with an ex, talk about, don't you like my you'd be pissed.
Man, you know what it is. I'm just saying, man.
So you talk to your exes about sex. If it bothers your wife, why do you do it?
Because honestly...
he don't care about us, that's why he does it.
Are you still married to some other guy?
We're both still married.
And you're married to some other woman?
Yeah.
But the difference is I got my divorce filed. I got my divorce court tomorrow.
Tomorrow you're going to be divorced. Is your divorce in the process? Or
not even starting to have the money to...
I didn't have the money either. The court will wait.
What relationship do you have with your present wife? You have a legal present wife, not her. Present wife, not her. What's your relationship
with her?
Yeah.
Understanding or
what?
It's just like this.
You look a little nervous.
No, I ain't nervous.
Are you going to pass the lie detector?
Yeah, I'm passing the lie detector.
He's passing, ladies. He's passing the lie detector test.
Regardless of what all y'all say, man, it is what it is. Don't believe it.
How important are these test results?
It's very important.
You're going to pass, and you're going to pass. And
I don't know if he's going to pass. I know I'm going to pass.
You complete your divorce, and you love Jenny.
Yeah,
you want to be with her, and you got a blended family. Yeah. You're going to pass.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's see what happens. And then we may send them to couples boot camp later in the show, plus another couple coming up. Stay right there.
A fiancé with shady behavior.
Called off the wedding completely. There's no reason for me to go forward with this after what I found out.
Well, you found out he was on Craigslist.
What I read on his phone is unacceptable.
What?
Don't miss the confrontation.
If you were just honest, I wouldn't have no reason to be hard-headed or to freak out on you about little...
And a celebrity couple breaks it down.
I'm gonna tell y'all, if you did something, you got it.
Bill, I need those test results today, so I know if I'm going to keep my man or kick him to the curb.
We're dealing today with couples who are at a make it or break it point, and we're trying to help them make it. Please welcome Jessica to the show. Jessica, how you doing?
Hey, Bill, how are you?
All right, Jessica. Today's about couples boot camp. what is your difficulty, if any?
Well, I have been with my boyfriend Josh for about a year and a half. I am madly in love with him. We're planning our wedding, bought a wedding dress, and I caught him on Craigslist, on emailing people online.
I know you're angry about you're angry about this.
I'm so mad.
Because you love this man, right?
I love him to
You
death.
want to get married to him.
I got his ring on my finger right now, Bill.
Let me see it. That's the ring that he gave right there. And he's also doing things that make you think if he cheats during the engagement, he's going to cheat when you get married.
Exactly. I mean, I called off the wedding completely. There's no reason for me to go forward with this after what I found out.
Well, you found out he was on Craigslist.
What I read, unacceptable.
What did you read?
Well, he was replying to emails from whores off of Craigslist, personal ads.
Like personal stuff.
Personals to meet up for sex.
Do you feel like a babysitter?
Oh, I feel like his personal house. I take care of his kids like they're my own.
How many kids are there?
Two. He has two.
But then they give you like $100 a week to babysit his kids?
That's what the agreement was. I was supposed to get $100 a week, and that happened for about a week, and that's no more.
And he's spending too much time on the phone.
Too much. That's all he does. He's glued to his phone, Bill. Always in his hand. He doesn't have no time for me at all. Not unless his phone's in his hand.
It's one thing to cheat during the engagement, but to cheat with prostitutes. You think he's on Craigslist to find professional ladies?
Just someone to hook up with for an hour and then come home and deal with me. That's what I think.
And so you think he spends all of your money, his, on hookers, and this is a big day for you because if he passes a lie detector test, then things may proceed. Plus, he's 10 years older than you, correct?
Yes, Bill. He's 10 years older than me. I feel like he wants me to be another one of his kids, to treat me, for me to treat him like he's my daddy, and that's not what I'm here for.
All right, let's find out what's going on.
Okay.
Please welcome Jessica's boy. Took a lie detector test, Josh, to the show. Josh, come on out.
I didn't do anything like that, you know. You gotta stop accusing me of that kind of I'm not doing anything like that at all.
Yes, you are, Josh. What's up with the emails? They're not on your phone magically. They don't appear there for no reason.
Why are you on Craigslist at all?
Well, the only reason why I'm doing it in the first place is just because obviously, like, you know, we haven't been getting along at all. And the only thing that I want is someone to be able to get along with. And, like, you know, when you can't...
Why would you want to get along with somebody else? You put a ring on my finger. You said you love me. You're not going to find love off of Craigslist? Come on.
I'm not trying to find love. The only thing I want to try to find is someone to get along with.
Get along with?
Dude, as soon as I come home from work...
Why is that, Josh?
I haven't even said
because you're off work at a certain time and you come home 5 hours later.
I work as a waiter.
And you don't answer your phone. You don't reply to text. You don't reply to text. I'm there with your kids. They're your kids. I take care of them more than you do.
I keep on telling you that, like, I don't get off at this.
Josh,
as soon as I get off...
You're fake. You're fake.
Do you have sex with women from Craigslist?
Hell no.
You're going to pass a lot of... Does she have a G in your phone?
What's
that?
I
do.
GPS.
Yes, I do.
She has GPS on my phone, yes.
I follow his every move, Bill.
You know, it's funny, though, it's like I'm on the train on the way home, right? And she'll say I'm, like, over at, like, some other place. But as soon as, like, she's calling me, right, I'll put my phone up to the speaker of the train saying exactly where I'm stopping at. Guess what? I'm on the train.
No, on the GPS
Really?
says he's on the freeway. But he's probably got on recording. I don't know what this fool's up to.
Yeah, exactly.
All I know is he's a mess. I need the results.
And I'm a mess.
Give me the results.
I'm the one who's actually the only one who's actually working and trying to.
Yeah, well, I'm home taking care of your kids. You won't even mind.
My kids go to school. My kids go to school, dude, and like
what
you can
about
actually go out.
Whole summer break. Whole summer break. I was at home every single day.
Instead of me like this having to support you. I'm not supporting my kids.
And then you're gonna go send them to daycare and pay for that when you can pay me $100 a week, which I'm not even getting.
Dude, when I'm not making any money, how can I give you anything?
Oh, you're not making any money, but you're at work 24 hours a day.
Who called off the engagement? The engagement's on the rocks. Who called it off?
Me.
Why'd you call it off?
Because I've seen emails on his phone. He's being shady. He's scandalous as a mug. There's no other word for it. He's scandalous.
I'll say this, Josh. This test result for you is huge. Are you okay, Josh?
I'm fine.
Do you think she's cheating on you?
Oh, yeah.
No.
And another thing, I have to borrow money from my family all the time just to make rent, just to make the energy bill.
Well, dude,
just to do anything.
If you're not bringing anything else
in. They love me and your kids. And you should respect
You're not bringing
sex.
anything in the first place. So, like,
So
guess
it's
what?
on my family to support you and yours? Okay.
No, it's on you for you to support.
Is she too controlling in this relationship?
She's like, oh, hell yeah, she's controlling. She like the only.
No,
thing,
you're controlling.
Okay, like she doesn't listen. She's like probably the most hard-headed person I've ever met before in my life, and I met some pretty hard.
Do you still want to marry her if things go the right way later in couples therapy? Do you still want to marry her?
Eventually, but like, and not until like, but some things.
You love her. You still love her.
I love her,
and you love him.
But some major things.
What's the point of this if you're not going to marry me? What's the ring on my finger for?
Major things need to change.
What's all right? Give me 1, 2. What has to change?
Stop being so damn hard-headed. You need to actually listen once in a while. Like, I need to listen, but you also, too.
What about you?
I never said I didn't have anything to change.
What about you? Tell me the truth. If you were just honest, I wouldn't have no reason to be hard-headed or to freak out on. If you were telling me the truth, it would be all gravy. It would be fine.
We got the test results coming up, plus a very special couples boot camp later in the show. Don't miss it. Stay right there.
Celebrity advice.
Until you break down that wall and really let them know, it's like the trust is never going to be back there again.
And couples boot camp ahead.
1, 2, 3. Show the partner.
But before anything else, our couples will face the LDT.
That was a lie.
No, because there's a lot riding on it. You know, I have 2 other children that I take care of like my own. I've had them for almost 6 years. That's a long time. And they're not grown kids, like one's 8 and one's 10. I mean, they're young. They need a mother, and their mother had them taken away. So it's like, it's a big deal, and it's a lot. It's a lot.
What do you do when your relationship is stuck in troubled waters due to suspicions of infidelity? Of course, you take the lie detector test. I have the results right here. All right. Man, let's come to you first. Very important for you, correct?
Yes.
How important? Maurice, please pass this thing.
Important.
Maurice,
That determines where we go from here.
You told me, you told my audience, you told America you're passing the lie detector test.
Passing.
All right, let's go. Number 1. Maurice. Are you still sleeping with the woman you recently had a baby with? You said no. That was a lie.
That's what I be talking about. That's what I be about. That's why I don't trust you. And you wonder why I don't trust you. And you wondering. And you want whatever.
Maybe you can recover with questions 2 and 3. Number 2, Maurice. Since getting back with your wife, this lovely woman to your right, have you had any sexual contact with anyone else? You said no, and that was a lie.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll see when we get home. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Number 3, Maurice.
That's it.
Maybe you can recover on the last question.
That's it. That's it.
Is there a possibility that another woman is pregnant with your baby now? You said no, and that was a lie, too. Maurice, you have a little bit of explaining to do, but we'll let her calm down. We'll come back to this. We have couples do well in the therapy. Is that the look of an honest man right here? Here she comes. She's coming back. Here comes your wife.
3 times, though, Maurice. 3 times.
Lie right there.
How many times is going to have to take for me to walk away for you to get it together, though? That's crazy. Don't worry about it. That's
We got therapy coming, honey. We got therapy.
We don't need no therapy. That's it.
All right, Jenny. Now, Lamont, you had accusations that Jenny was cheating. We only asked her 1 question. And then you're next. Jenny, did you have sex of any type when you went out of town for work? You said no. That's the...
Yeah, you better be sorry. See how sorry you're about to be after you get your test results.
Jenny, you ready? Lamont, you ready for yours? Because you swore to my audience, you swore to me, and you swore to the American to pass this lie detector test.
I am going to pass.
Number 1, Lamont, did you have any sexual relations with someone the day you were supposed to be out looking for a job. You said no. That was a lie.
Right now? Are you serious? For real? Black and white don't lie, right? Black and white don't lie, right? That's what you say.
Black and white don't lie.
Let's go to number 2. Maybe you can recover. Number 2.
Ain't no recovering, Bill. Ain't no recovering.
Have you ever had any sexual contact with your ex since being with you?
Home on everything.
You said no sex with an ex, and that was a lie.
So this what you gonna be? Then what was you on? Obviously, she was on your. Really? Then how is it? Because you told me you didn't have no sex whatsoever, right?
A hug? That's considered.
Bill, read it. Bill, read it again.
Have you ever had sexual contact with your ex since being with Jenny? You said no. Sexual contact, no, and that was a lie. A lie. Let's move to number 3. Maybe you can recover on number 3. Have you ever had sexual contact relationship with Jenny? You said no, and of course that was a lie too. Bada boom, bada bing, bada bang.
No, you told me you went to her house. You told me you did not have sex with that. I know about that one.
Anything you want to come clean?
But you told me that you did not have sex with this girl. You obviously did.
We got couples therapy coming up though.
Ain't no therapy gonna help this, Bill.
All right, let's go move on to Josh. Josh, you ready?
Yes.
Things aren't going well here for the men. Maybe you can recover. Josh, we only questions. Are you ready, honey? Josh, have you ever had sexual contact with any of the women you've contacted on Craigslist? You said no. That was the truth. What do you? Let's go to number 2, but I want a reaction from you on this. Josh, number 2, since you have been in a committed relationship to Jessica, have you ever cheated? You said no, and that was the truth.
What I told you I didn't do anything. I love you too.
Next up, we have one of hip-hop's early pioneers and our first ever couples boot camp, and that's next. Stay right there.
I'm going to take the GPS off the phone.
I just want her to stop doing this, period. You know, that's all I want, you know, because it's driving me absolutely insane. Like, I can't even come home from work without her just going off of me. And I just can't stand
It won't happen no more. I'm going to make it up to you, I promise.
You need to.
I'm sorry.
You have a lot of making up to do.
I'm sorry. I do.
Relationships on the rocks.
He didn't even tell me that he had another baby on the way.
Is that true?
And couples in crisis.
I would never talk sexual to them.
Yeah,
You have sex talks with your exes?
Faced the truth.
And that was the truth.
I told you I didn't do anything.
That was a lie. That was a lie.
Can they be saved?
They can forgive you if you admit and take ownership to what you did.
Today is sink or swim for these couples. We're doing everything in our power to give them a lifesaver. And our next guest may know a thing or two about treading water for life. Please welcome Grammy Award-winning hip-hop superstar Tretch and his girlfriend Cicely. Come on out. Have a seat. All right. Cicely. Pleasure to meet you, man.
Pleasure, Bill.
Naughty by nature. A lot of my shows are naughty by nature. Good to have you here. All right, Cicely, you two have been together now for 7 years, and you've had gone through everything in life, especially with this kind of a living legend. So tell me, you've seen the problems today. What has happened in your relationship that can help these 3 couples?
We can relate totally. Been a situation. Each one of you, I've been in your situation. He's on the road without me, doing over 100 shows a year.
And if we had trust in the past, him going out on the road, it's been impossible.
Talk about a blended family, because a lot of times we deal with couples today that have their babies, their husband or their boyfriend's babies, vice versa, and then they have their own. We have discipline and things of that character. So what's worked in your relationship, really, that's that's helped, that you can help these couples with?
Well, actually, it was therapy. We were going to do our own therapy on our own, but then we went to couples therapy, and then that really opened the door and let us see, like, really what was going on.
What happened in couples therapy?
Just getting to know us with each other, letting her know what the situations was. Like, homies, I'm going to tell y'all, if you did something, you got to admit it.
You got to own up, man. You got to own it, right?
If you did it,
you got to own it.
I had my time where I was cheating. You know what I mean? In a relationship. And it's like...
Early in the relationship. What about the whole relationship?
Lamont, the first thing he said is an expert on cheating, an expert on couples, you got to own up, you got to own the problem, then you can disgorge it. Do you own this difficulty? Do you admit now? Can you look her in the eye and tell her what's going on? Can you be honest? We're telling you, now's the moment. Come on.
These women they love you.
Oh, they'd be gone.
They can forgive you if you admit and take ownership to what you did. Feel their pain. Look how much they're in pain. They're in pain. Honesty is
a... Once you get
did you
how do you build that?
So then why did you fail your test? You obviously did somebody on Monday. It wasn't me.
Clean, you're close. Will you come clean? Come clean, and she's going to love you.
Let him come clean.
And Maurice, can you come clean?
I mean...
Look her in the eye and tell her she knows the truth. Just tell the truth.
I mean, we all make mistakes, and I'm trying to get past this where as though we can start building that trust back. And like...
Do you admit that you cheated on that fine woman? Do you admit it?
I admit.
Lamont, do you admit it? No! Cicely, what's the problem here? Because when he cheated on you and he came and said this is what happened, didn't it make it easier to move forward?
It made everything better. All of the hurt and the anger, when he looked me in my eyes and said, I'm sorry, I can forgive that because I believed him. Anytime somebody is out there, he loves you.
Trench, what did it take?
He admitted to it.
What did it take for you to confess?
Now it takes for us to come on. Now it takes for us to come on TV for it to go down like
it doesn't matter. He still apologized. Now you as the woman, that's your husband. This is a marriage. Right. It's not that easy to just say, oh well. It happens all the time. You know what? Accept his apology, and when you forgive him, and when you forgive him today, that's it. It's over. It's done.
And you move on.
Now, and you move on.
Sorries and just what did it take for you?
Sorry after sorry after sorry.
Hold on, honey. What did it take for you to admit and come clean? Like Lamont is in denial. In denial.
I mean,
what did it take? Was it hard?
Definitely. I mean, the bottom line is she knew, like, for me as an artist, I was living that rock star lifestyle. You know what I mean? I was out there, and she kind of knew at the beginning.
Of course she knew.
And it's like, until you break down that wall and really let them know, it's like the trust is never going to be back there again.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, you got to really let them know. Y'all, the most important thing, y'all got kids involved in everything else. So it's not just...
Like they're mine.
So it's not just y'all. You know, y'all got a family and everything.
What can you say to this couple about the blended family? Because they have a blended family, and she claims that Lamont doesn't let her be a discipline with his kids, and his kids totally disrespect her. How hard was the blended family between you two?
It's not easy. You know, we have a son together. He's 7, and I take care of his daughter. She's like my own. Her mother passed away. He was a single father when I met him, taking care of a toddler. That meant a lot to me. If you can't, look at her. She loves you. She's taking care of the kids, and you can't allow your kids to disrespect this woman. You cannot allow that.
That's right.
You cannot do that.
It's finally time to revamp. Couples Boot Camp is next. Stay right there. The boot camp is coming. We have 3 couples here on stage on the brink of disaster, and hopefully our couples boot camp can pull them back from the edge. So Tretch and Cicely, you have some techniques you've learned through therapy that can help these couples. I'm going to turn the floor over to you two. Help these couples stay together because all 6 of these adults want to be together. Go ahead.
One thing that we had learned, like, we had to write down who we thought had the power in the relationship. And so that's what we want y'all to do right now, whether it's you or your partner.
Why don't you put down me or how about doing it that way?
Who do you think has the power in your relationship?
Me or you, and then each of you do that.
You or your partner?
1, 2, 3. Show the partner. Let's go one by one. What about Maurice here? Me, you. Me, you. They agree Maurice has the power.
Guess what? That's the first step of the problem.
Yep.
Because it's supposed to be both. That's the first step. If anybody got the power over somebody else, that's not a relationship. That's a dictatorship.
It's a dictatorship. Now over here, Lamont agrees he doesn't have any power. She has all the power. That's another problem.
Mostly because I do most of the stuff. I'm pretty much the one that holds this relationship together.
But again,
can't think like
there's
that.
a power struggle.
It's not thinking, that's how it is.
Y'all can't work like
You guys
that.
can't
And
work
all
like
3
that.
of them have the same problem.
Y'all got to share it.
Let's go to the next question. What do we have?
Put the cards on the floor.
Yep.
Put it down. Let's go to boot camp number 2. We got a game right now.
Now what we're going to do
So bring the
is
cards in the middle. Bring all the cards in the middle on top of each other.
right there.
Let's go. Everyone get together.
Okay.
Here we go. This is couples boot camp right here.
Well, let's do it like this. It's probably going to be
No, this is the best one.
like that.
There you go.
Now,
So for this exercise, you guys have to figure out, both of you are going to stand on the cardboard.
together at the same time. Got 10 seconds to figure it out. Let's go. 9, 8, here they 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. There it is. Cicely, that's the only way.
That's the only way. They did it together. On
That's
top
how
of that's
everything. That's how y'all
that's
gotta
how
look at
everything has to
everything y'all
work
do.
in your relationship. You got to figure it out together.
Are you two okay? When we continue the bottom line, for more info, go to the website, BillCunninghamShow.com. Before we go to the bottom line, Tretch, you wanted to say something because each of these couples are at the end of the rope. And I asked them on and off the air, except for Josh, he's in good shape, he passed. But these other two couples are done. And you were there with Cicely. What happened?
The best thing I could say, and it saved us, therapy. I even thought that I could go or wanted to go or anything, but if it saved us, and that's what y'all really want, I would do anything to stay with my baby.
Do you want to stay with her? Stay with him.
Yes.
Therapy.
Yes.
Lamont, do you want to stay with her?
Yes.
Do you want to stay with him? Look, man, do you want to stay with him if he goes through successful therapy?
I do.
You
but
do.
I don't have very high hopes that he will.
You have no high hopes. Lamont, this is the moment, man.
Apologize, Lamont.
Apologize.
Apologize
Listen
to
to these
her.
two. That couple knows what you're
We've
about.
been there.
I apologize.
But you're still lying to me.
Apology begins with the truth.
Lamont, do you want to be with her?
You're on the side of the Titanic. Get on a boat. Don't go down with a
You have to accept his
ship.
apology. That's the first step.
I accept every apology he's given me for the last 6 years.
Believe in him. Believe in him.
I have, and look where it's gotten me.
You
And
keep
y'all
being
gonna keep
negative.
butting
You're
heads.
going
Y'all
to keep butting heads.
y'all need therapy. Y'all need somebody that's gonna see
He
both
needs
sides.
therapy. He's the one who cheated. I passed my test.
Therapy is a thing
It's-
that you do
it's
together.
couples.
It's couples
It
therapy.
ain't by yourself.
Tretch, the millions and millions of couples out there in the same kind of stress these couples are under. If you love each other, there's only one Cicely in the whole world. There's only one Tretch in the whole world. There's only one Lamont in the whole world. You've got to try to make that relationship work. I want to thank all my guests for coming in, and I'll see you the next time. detector test. I have the results right here. All right. That was a lie. That was the truth. You said no. That was a lie. That was a lie.
Are you real right now? Are you serious for real?
Show the part. Let's go. 9, 8, here they 7. There it is. Josh.
All right, so this is the therapy.